Up everyone, Bill back replicas of the past. Gonna take a quick look at this fella. Really awesome. Well, it's an okay release. I'm not gonna say awesome because it's a prestige collection. It's supposed to be, maybe, I'm not sure. Box is coming around. It's the Case 1070 Agri King, my favorite series, as y'all might know. And it's number 5 in the press power series for Outback Toys. And it does say prestige up here. So it is prestige, but to me it's not really. It's kind of a shelf model to me, really, honestly. But we'll take a look at it here in a bit. Still my favorite series of tractors ever. Nice artwork on this box as well, I thought. Really cool. Alright, we'll get him out of the box and I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back, and here it is, the Case Agri King 1070. It's number 5 in the Outback Power Series. Believe number 4 was the 856. If I'm not mistaken, IH856, which I still have it on there. I want to try to get it. This came out last year, this case. I think the 856 came out last year too, which was wild. They came out with 2 in 1 year. Pretty cool tractor. I don't really consider it as exactly to be prestige, but I'd like to know what y'all think about it. It's really awesome setup with the open station, the duals. Looks nice though. The JI Case 1070 was produced from 1970 through 1978. 70 series row crop tractors. Previous tractor in this line was a 970. Similar tractor in the next line was a 2090. Manufacturer JI Case, Racine, Wisconsin. Total built 7,561. 50-gallon fuel tank. Drawbar 85 horsepower. PTO claimed 101. Drawbar tested 90.9 horsepower. PTO tested 108.1. Picture of an old Desert Sunset colored one. Pretty awesome. Always has been my favorite, in case somebody hasn't heard my story. When I was a young kid, I'm talking like 6, 7, 8 probably. Our neighbors farmed with these, and the field adjacent to our house, we had a long chain link fence that ran this field, and they would come right down that field every year with Agri King tractors, turning the ground, disking, cultivating, whatever, what have you, you know, getting the field ready to plant. But they always had Agri King tractors, and that's how I fell in love with these tractors. They'll always be my favorite. I mean, almost all the classic tractors like this, the box style design. Even though this hood is slanted, it's still flat. It's not curvy. It is a downward slant hood, which they really kept this all through that case, and then the Case IH even have it, even with the first Magnums. It's a pretty awesome tractor, man. But that neighbor had Agri Kings, and that's what they predominantly farmed with, and that's how I got to be so crazy about the Agri Kings. And I cherished those moments when I would think about running out. I would run out to that fence and press my face up against it when they would come right down that row, fence line, disking or whatever. It was so, a little kid like that, it's just awesome, you know. It's pretty cool. Let's take a quick look at it. As I said, see, that's a shelf drawbar and a shelf rear end, and there's no 3-point or nothing. Like, that's what I say about, I don't really totally consider this a prestige. The A56 that came out, now it's prestige. It's all luxed up. Here's the driver's station. I mean, over here you just see pretty generic plastic console. That's what I'm saying about it being just not, I don't consider it prestige. Now them lights are inserted in the fenders, I think. Of course, like I said, the very slanted hood and the intake and muffler there. The white with the power red. What do they call the white? No, I forget what they call the white. Just 1070 case, Agri King, black stripe, black numbers on that white paint out there for the model number. Looks neat. Here's the other side with the engine details. I mean, is it me, or did this just look like a casting they've used before for shelf models? I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's underneath the tractor. Now the tires and the wheels are metal because this thing is heavy. It's got weight to it. Here's the front tires, nice orange cap, silver tire, or tire wheel, god darn it. Silver wheel with the orange cap, and then the tires, the classic ERTL 3 ribs, which I don't mind those. But that's an old shelf model front end there, as you can see. Then the rear wheels are very nice deep dished wheels. That power red. Tires all rubber, of course. Nice spacing on the dual. It's a very nice tractor. It's nicely set up. Do a quick comparison with it here. Let's do this John Deere 3020 I did a video on the other day. Now that case has got that John Deere, but how many horsepower? 30, 40 maybe, I don't know, roughly something like that. So it is bigger. I mean, it's noticeably bigger. Such a nice tractor, guys. Glad I grabbed it. I just wish for the Prestige they should have had a little more detailing on it, you know, in my opinion. But this is the one where I bought $400. Well, I bought 4 tractors for $400, but I had a gift card for $100, so it knocked it down to $296 instead of $396, and that's the reason I bought these tractors mainly, because this is, I think, $135 on Outback right now. But with that gift card, it saved me some money. Alright everyone, we'll close out this here video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. This is Phil for Replicas of the Past. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.